Okay, hey guys.
Hi, friend.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Franny, and I'm an English major and a theater minor. And for someone whose job is basically writing and public speaking, I'm really bad at making speeches, so I'm a little scared. But I procrastinated this for a really long time because I care so much about Tyler, and I just literally didn't even know where to start if I was going to talk about him. So, as Peter mentioned in his speech, I was one of the spring babies in the spring of 2020. Yes, the year. So I didn't really get the chance to get to know a lot of the acoustics outside of the ones in my grade. But my sophomore year, the real COVID year, and one that arguably should have been like one of the worst years ever, ended up being one of the best experiences in college, and that's largely thanks to Tyler Pierce Allen. So I lived on the first floor of Walsh, and Tyler lived on the 5th floor of Stayer with McPhillips. I could see the LED lights of their common room from my bedroom window. And one of my first memories from that year is Tyler, McPhee, and John Blair knocking on my window, asking me if I wanted anything from White Mountain. I was in bed doing homework. It was a little awkward, but it's fine. And that sparked a full year of long nights in Stayer, New Music Fridays, girls and Tyler night, and dinners at Tonya Havana with maybe one too many mojitos. In a year when I thought my only friends would be the girls in my 8-man, Tyler made it exciting and gave me something to look forward to every weekend. He's so loyal, dedicated, and caring, both as a member of the Acoustics and as a friend. He's always there for me and everyone in the group. If I need a shoulder to cry on, if I want to bell at Julia Michaels, need someone to rant to, or want someone to taste test my newest mixed drink concoction. When I was freezing cold sitting in the labyrinth during last year's final show, Tyler let me wear his sweatshirt, and even though it was massive, and he told me I looked like a kangaroo, he had my back. He's one of my go-tos, and I know that no matter what's going on or how I'm feeling, Tyler's always there for me, and he will still always be there for me even after he graduates. Now, as some of you know, I have this little quirk, specifically involving signs and posters that I see around campus. And sometimes this spreads to like other random objects, like eyeliners in bathrooms at parties, or cups and glasses from restaurants. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because after a very chaotic one-day combination spring final retreat at AJ's house last year, I left with 2 objects that I did not arrive with. One is John Blair's almost dead vape, and the second was Tyler Allen's speed bracelet. And I wasn't planning on keeping these things. Frankly, I didn't even remember I had them until I opened a pocket in my makeup bag after going home for the summer, and I saw the bracelet. But now I think it's time for me to return it to you, and hopefully, if you wear it, it'll remind you of that crazy little 5-foot girl who you let invade Stayer every weekend, and was always ready to have a good time. You're one of my favorite people, and I'm so happy that we met and got to become closer over the past 2 years. You're such an encouraging, bright presence in the group, and I know that your energy will live on forever. You've been so influential in my BC experience, and I couldn't imagine thinking of college without thinking of you. I fucking love you, Mr. President.